Okay, so on to our next section. We do have a bunch of things Full Spectrum Laser does that many other laser companies don't do. They may charge you for some files, they may have some paid courses, they may have some other things, but we have really a lot of assets that really get you on the ground and running right away as soon as you have your laser, besides having industry-leading software, besides having like the only laser on the market that has an LCD touchscreen on it, be it pro or a hobby, the only hobby laser with a removable floor. I mean, there's a lot of things that only FSL does, but these are some things that kind of complement those things that the laser do by having assets available for you all the time. Let's go into the first one.
So Laser 101.
Thought we had a...
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Getting started with your laser is the card. So as you get started with your laser, we have a bunch of assets that help you out and really maximize what you're getting out of your laser and what you can do with it. So the first segment we'd like to talk about, or I guess the first asset we'd like to talk about is certificates. Absolutely. So only laser company on the market that has a certificate program where you, your employees, your students, your kids can go and not only get certified on the laser system in which they're using, but also get a laser safety certification as well. Now, what this does is helps keep everyone safe and knowledge of the use of the machine that gets the most, really the longest life out of your machine. It makes sure your machine works the best as possible. It just has a bunch of little things to help you understand what's going on inside the laser system without just pressing play and watching engrave.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. What is current then? Understanding. Okay, so the next one we wanted to talk about is free projects. That's right. You might have seen other plastic lasers that offer a catalog of projects and have some weird wording in their terms of service that anytime you upload a file, it's kind of theirs too. You can look into that yourself. But with us, we have literally hundreds of free projects that you can take and use as your own. You can take them, turn them into, I don't know, things you can sell online. We've actually seen people steal our projects and sell the file on other things.
Just
but
today we found
yeah, we just saw it. But so there's many ways to make money off those files. It doesn't seem like she's doing that well selling those files, though. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
But she took the actual pictures too.
No.
Yeah. Crazy.
Breaking my heart. I know, your hands. That's funny. Either way, you can take those files and not only learn how to use your laser, but use them as basis to learn how to make products for your laser so you can start making that money back. Now, the biggest reason we went through those ROI investments is obviously you're making more than you've already invested in that first year by just selling those items.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That's your thing.
Absolutely.
Passion gets you there.
Yeah, so not only free projects and stuff, but there's also a handful of things to help you learn how to use a laser at the Laser 101 projects with beginner, intermediate, and advanced laser lessons will actually take you from the most basic laser project to an advanced one so you can kind of learn how to use it in a more fun way than, just kind of reading things and watching videos.
Yeah. But
right.
Watching videos is a huge part.
Watching videos is the most important part of lasering. Okay, next one we have here is the videos, obviously.
Yeah.
So we have the Full Spectrum Laser YouTube page. Obviously here on Facebook we have a ton of videos as well. Most of our live videos all play on repeat here throughout the week. But you can always catch them on replay on YouTube. And then our producer Charles actually takes the segments from the videos and turns them into little clips so that you can get like just the sections you want instead of having to sit through the whole 15 or 20 minutes if every segment wasn't for you or maybe didn't apply to your application.
And there's always good ones that aren't on Facebook, right?
Oh, absolutely. There's tons. There's way more videos on YouTube than that are on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook now and you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, go on over there, click a subscribe, even hit the alert button, because anytime we put up a video, it's typically something that's going to help you out, and being aware of that is always a good thing.
Yeah, we just did the tube one, yeah?
Absolutely. Just did showed people how to replace their tube, and not only their hobby, but their pro lasers.
Yeah, there's a super handsome guy in that video. Check it out.
Am I in that video? Oh, someone else. So the next one we want to talk about is the ebooks. Now, not only do we have the ROI ebook, which we just talked about and we'll be publishing later today for everyone to check out, but we also have a design ebook, which we went through and really took all of our favorite tricks and techniques. I like going to the Grand Canyon. But anyways, it takes all our best tips and techniques and shows you the best approach to designing files for your laser cutter.
Now, we haven't said this, but I had a lot of fun making that.
Absolutely. I mean,
we actually learned a lot too.
Well, you learn a lot, and too, you understand a bit maybe some things you overlook as you design for lasers for a long time, like some things that are maybe something you never forget just because you know it needs to be done. Is something you kind of got to mention to people who are just starting to design for lasers for the first time. It's not the easiest thing in the world to go from a blank computer screen to a design of something that will either assemble into 3D or have a dynamic engraving or anything like that. It takes a little bit of skill, a little bit of practice.
I mean, a lot of people, they say, well, how fast was this? It was a huge raster. And I'm like, no, that was a vector mark.
Yeah.
And they're like, what do you mean?
Yeah, that's what the design ebook really dives into. Is sometimes I like the look of a large vector marked item. It actually gives a really cool look, especially on wood. I think it looks
Especially if you
terrific.
bring it out of focus a bit. And
Just a
nice
touch,
and-
yeah. Have a little bit
Yeah.
fatter line. Yeah, it's nice. All right, is that the last one, or we have one more?
That's the last one.
That was the last one? All right, so those are a handful of the things that just make it easier to use your laser as you go in. As always, go check out the Laser 101. There's a link down below in the what do you call it, comments, the description, sorry. But at least Laser 101, not only is it links to all your manuals, you have the material test file, which is actually included in RE3 now. If you guys haven't noticed, the new load of RE3 in the clip art section, the material test file is already preloaded on the machine, so you can quickly and easily pre-test files right there from your software. But all those assets just make it really, really easy to use what's already a pretty advanced laser system. All right, so
Hey everybody, I'm Walker. Make sure to subscribe to our channel or keep watching.